In today's video we are playing Kona Omniscience. This is definitely the best deck in Standard right now. And it didn't got any ban. And we are playing the Extinguisher Battleship version. I did play a non-Extinguisher Battleship version, but this time I want to play this card. And I just want to make a point with this video why I think there should have been a ban in this list. And you will see me crushing everyone on the ladder. I had an 85% win rate, played many games, and yeah, enjoy the video. So let's have a look at the stats. I did play 13 games, I went 11-2, and yeah, we lost against Mono Red and against Mono White, and they were both a bit tricky there on the draw. But yeah, I mean, you can win those games too. We won against the, yeah, I would say Boros twice as well, so that's quite fine. Yeah, I think the deck is the best deck in Standard by far. I could keep going here, and we will just, yeah, win probably everything. Carrera combos, yeah, who combos first, but I think we're still a bit favored there. We are also quite fast finding the pieces, and yeah, I had 2 wins there. You win always against control. There's no way you're going to lose against control. Every mid-range deck you will win automatically as well. So having like these games where you just win the game is quite crazy, right? So yeah, I would say let's have a look at the deck. So here we have, in my opinion, the best deck in Standard right now, which is SIMIC KONA. The reason why this is probably the best deck is there's not really a deck that can deal with this, except if you go mono red, mono white, or have an auto combo deck. I do believe this is the best deck, and it's an Omniscience deck where we try to cheat in Omniscience, which is a 10 mana enchantment. You may cast spells from your hand without paying the mana cost. We cheat this in with Kona, the Rescue Beastie, a 4 mana for free with survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Kona is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. The way we tap Kona is with our lands. We have Evendo, and we have Uthros. We have 8 tap lands, and since we have priority, we can play Kona. If they're tapped out, tap and do it already. There are certain situations where you want to protect Kona because they could remove it. So that's why you play Lost in the Maze, which is a 3-off here, an enchantment flash. When this enchantment enters, tap X target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of these creatures you don't control. Tapped creatures you control have hexproof. This way, Kona is instantly hexproof and cannot be dealt with, except with cards like Nowhere to Run. If you feel like they could have that, you can also wait longer and keep a count up with Dispelling Exalt, which is a 2 mana counter here, which makes them pay 2 more, or if we have a dragon, makes them pay 4 more. We do have the River Regent here, which is a dragon. Also a draw spell, which is quite nice. For 4 we can draw 3 cards, discard a card, and if we play the creature side, we can pounce 2 permanents. Of course, we play the Roiling Dragonstorm here, 2 mana enchantment. It enters, draw 2 cards, discard a card, and when a dragon enters, this card comes back to our hand. So if you have a Dragonstorm and 2 River Regent, you can loop through your entire deck if you have Omniscience. So all you have to do is play River Regent, play Dragonstorm, play the second one, bounce 1 dragon, and keep going forever. The way we win with this type of deck is we play a 1-off Battleship here, which is when the spacecraft enters, destroy target non-creature permanent, then the spacecraft deals 4 damage to each creature. We're gonna destroy all their lands, we're gonna destroy all their creature, we're gonna destroy everything they have. Once we did that, we just play all our dragons and this, and we have a combined power of 34 on the board. We can back this up, of course, with counters if we feel like they have a 1 mana spell that will be dangerous to us, but usually it is not. The way we find our pieces is with Stock Up, a 3 mana sorcery. You can look at the top 5 cards of our library, put 2 in our hand. We have also consulted the star charts here, which is a 2 mana with Kicker 2. You can look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands you control. And if you pay the kicker, you can take 2 cards, and if you pay no kicker, you can pay get 1 card. We do have some bounces against aggressive decks, and we have the Exit here, which is a 2 mana, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, Surveil 1. So Surveil 1 also helps us to find something. What's nice about this one, in case you don't have a second dragon and you have a lot of Dragonstorms, you can bounce your dragon again, play the Dragonstorm, play this again, and go on and on. We also have 2 bounce off here just to have something Yeah, a bit more against their aggressive decks, but again, bounce off also works the same way. You can bounce your River Regent. Sadly, it's creature or vehicle, so you cannot bounce a spacecraft, but it's still a good card. If you feel that there is too many, way too many aggressive decks, you could technically change this list according to it. You could play more bounce offs, you could play more bounces. I had a list before with 3 bounce off, 2 Lost in the Maze. Lost in the Maze still kind of okay against the aggressive decks, so you can change these cards around the way you feel. I had also a list without Extinguisher Battleship, where you basically just win by crafting the perfect hunt with 4 counters. You could also play Weft Walking here, which is a 6-mana enchantment. When this enchantment enters, if you cast it, shuffle your hand and grab it into your library, then draw 7 cards. The first spell each player casts during each of their turns may be cast without paying its mana cost. This one lets you replay your graveyard in case you did not have counter spells anymore. If you decide to play Weft Walking instead of Battleship, it is a bit of a cheaper card, so it could be fine, but there are other ways to win the games as well. I personally think this is the best deck right now in Standard. I don't think any other deck can defeat this in best of 1. I played 13 games, I won 11 out of them, and the ones I lost are against aggressive decks on the play where I didn't have a bounce, so, and it was still doable, which is kind of funny. So yeah, I think it's definitely the best deck, and with Cavern makes you Kona uncountable, then you have the Hexproof. It's basically a mono blue control list combo deck, and with Kona, that's what it is. I think maybe there's a Bunt version. I did try the Bunt version. It works, also good. Maybe a bit better against aggressive decks, so let's see how the meta will develop, but then there's Avatar soon. I just want to show you which I think is the best deck right now to play, and if you see this deck a lot, I will give you some tips as well, what you could play if you don't want to play against this. So I just want to showcase you why I think this is the best deck, and why I made the video where I think they should have banned something in this list. I made the video, and I was really shocked that we still have this deck around, and especially in best of 1, if you play combo in best of 1, you need to build a deck either super aggressive that wins before, or you need to have answers. You don't have both. You need that, right? Other than that, you always have a chance to just lose against these combo decks, and that's not fun. And many of you probably really are angry playing against this. But we played against Vivi before too, but it was not that much in best of 1, it was more of a best of 3 deck, but whenever we played against it in best of 1, we just got angry because it is a strong card and deck. Now we have this one. A deck that you could play if you don't wanna play this is Dimir. I will also showcase the way I play Dimir. I think I showed it in a video before how I would build the deck. There are other decks that can go still strong, and I will try to make videos about these decks until Avatar comes out. What I think definitely benefited the most, there will be no too crazy brews, maybe 1 or 2 I have ready, but I just want to showcase this deck. It's definitely for me the best deck in Standard. And yeah, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. What do you think is the best deck in Standard right now? What do you think about the bans right now? Should there be more cards? And yeah, I wish you fun with these games. Yeah. We just need to find the cards, but we do have good cards here. Aggro, that's interesting. Okay. Probably have to use bounces. Oh, okay. Token aggro. That's also nice. That's also nice. So we have the option of bounce or counter here. I'm gonna wait with the stock up here. I know they have quite an aggressive turn 3 card. I don't mind them drawing cards. Just slow them down here. I don't think we're gonna lose here, so I'm gonna do this one here. And we found pieces. So, yeah. Just slowing them down. Have Mace pre-Kona if we have to. Which is nice, of course. And probably something I will do. Now I will not do that. Going 2 cards deep usually is enough. But yeah, no, that's enough. Just need to find a dragon or something. Well, it's not over yet, just saying, but... We don't have the pieces yet, but... Oh, another aggressive deck. On the play. Not really nice with my hand, I'm not gonna lie. This could be one of the losers. Minus... what? I'm highly confused here. I have to consult here because I need to find ways to deal with this. They may be scared of a bounce for sure, that's the only way. They play it that way. Well, we know there's no Nemesis turn 3. Interesting use of the card. Maybe another Hieroclaw. Oh, shock or something. Okay, yeah, good. Damage, so we go on 10. One piece. I feel like we have to use the bounce here. I feel like it's exactly 10 life. Hello? Well, you can. Okay, I have to say, you can lose against these kind of things. It's so funny. Imagine we had a counter there. I mean, yeah. This is variety here. We have to accept that. Quite unfortunate. I think this, yeah, it would have been a win after this, I'm pretty sure. But, interesting. 10 damage. Going in with the 10 damage there. Okay. Sure. Town would be nice. Should you play Town? If that card is being played, maybe just run Town. Keep it up, but yeah. No, that is just, that's absolutely stupid. So, yeah. Two pieces, need Kona. Well, it's not a bad card, but... I'm never a fan of this one, but it's the win con this time. We do have Kona. Okay, I have to drop the counter here. Maybe the mace. Okay, no idea what this is. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yeah, this is not a meta deck for sure there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we try to find draws. We didn't find. That's quite cool. Okay. So be it, I guess. Still have counter. Sadly, this is not a vehicle. Well, I mean, sometimes you have to just drop it, right? I mean, I'm not scared of anything here. I just need to find the card and then win the game. Okay. I mean, it gives me a scry, so why not, right? Should have maybe do a Dragon Storm here for the draws. Yeah, I should have done the dragon. I don't know why I did here. Okay. And we gonna use the kicker here. We found a stock up and another consult. So we're gonna stock up here. We found another stock up and a land. Dropping the land here. Gonna stock up. Found a dragon and a bounce. Then we gonna use the dragon. Get this one back on hand. Dragonstorm. Doesn't really actually matter, but okay, let's draw more. Another rolling. Another consult for one more, yeah, sure. Let's go for the more draw. That's not a dragon. Let's go for 6. 2 dragons. Let's play dragon. Let's get this land. It's over, so I don't have to actually do everything. I mean, even we have counter, right? But we just present lethal here. Okay. Just count up, bounce, just lethal on board, right? And then we go in. So yeah, I'm sorry that I play a deck like this against someone who is trying to win games with budget decks. I just want to show how strong this deck is. And yeah. It wins against everything that's too slow. So you really have only a chance if you're fast enough to deal with this, or if you have many cards that are actually designed to beat this deck. So yeah, mono red, probably the hardest matchup. That I think is trickier, but that's it. It's mono red. Japanese player like to play SIMIC. I played against so many SIMIC Nexus decks back in the days in Haruya. So let's see. It could be a mirror. Could be a mirror. We do have Kona already, which is kind of nice. So let's see if it's the mirror. Blue. In a mirror match, we like Kevin a lot. Oh, blue-white. Okay, so against blue-white, the trick is to just wait until you actually have everything and then do it. They cannot do anything against Cavern. So here we don't need anything either. We're just gonna pass here and draw the cards. I think I never lost the control matchup with Kona. And it's so risky to counter every draw spell, but sometimes you have to. Okay, so they have 2 counters. The only way you do this is if you have 2 counters. They didn't have the right cards yet. But I think it's correct to play a land here. They could have a demolitioning field, but they have to tap. So we know they have another counter. Piece 1. We need to find a lands. So is it rolling or is it stock up? Rolling gives me not that much, so yeah, we go stock up here. Just drawing cards until we have all the cards we need. Didn't find a mace here. Quite unfortunate. I will take a second land like this. Okay. They need to find their cards, but I don't know what they want to find. This is impossible for control. I don't know what you want to do. All I have to do is find all the cards and then win the game, right? And if I have Mace, Cavern, then Kona will resolve. Then there's a fight over my Omniscience, and if I have 2 Omniscience, then you have 2 Get Lost, which is also hard, probably a counter or bounce. So not too easy. Not too easy there. So this is a matchup that's usually 100% win rate. You have to really fail in the draws and everything. I can try this. Since I need to find Kona. It's quite important to have Dragonstorm early on as well. We want to have Dragonstorm. Could be mono green aggro. They can be fast. Blue? Okay. Blue. Esper Origins. Sure. Not really scared of their cards. So we basically tell them, hey, we have one on our hand. So it's already a really frustrating situation if you know the other person has Omniscience on the hand, and then you tap out. It's like, huh? Right? It's a really weird situation. Didn't have Kona, so opponent has a bit of luck there. We have counter and bounce off. What could they play here? Let's just bounce this. I want to keep the counter here, to be honest. SIMIC midrange ish. They get the extra land there, which the extra mana, which is pretty good, but it's green. I'm not too scared about this. If I do this, they basically do not have any options for counter. Just gonna, I mean, I let them ramp quite heavy. Yeah, that's game. It's really the most stupid deck you can actually play right now. And they know this is over because we draw 6 cards again. Yeah, I mean, if... yeah. I talked about this in the video just yesterday, right? And I'm pretty sure this is what you're gonna see the most. If I just keep playing this, I will go to the top 100 for sure. That's a bit annoying, but... okay. This could actually be enough fast with our hand. Yeah, it could be. Maybe. Having lost in Maze is kinda nice. Yeah, they get they go fast. So we need to find a way to survive this, right? We take 5 here, and next turn is quite a lot. Next turn it is 2, 6, 10. Depending what they have, right? They have lethal. But I honestly don't really have a choice. Yeah, maybe you have it, maybe you don't, right? I have to try and find it from here. If they have any way to gain life here with like a Linden, yeah, good game. If they have it, they have it. We didn't have a single bounce. So yeah. This can happen, but I mean, that's life gain definitely is better again. I can tell you, it's definitely better because I think control is unplayable. So life gain is there. Is there. I didn't believe I lost the game. It's crazy. I don't like the Battleship version. I feel like I personally think the other version is better. Okay. Because I don't like this card in my hand. Okay. Aggro. How could we be on the player? It's crazy. Are we fast enough? I mean, Kona into Extinguisher is quite good in general. Everything to survive. But we need to find green land too. Okay, that's not to survive. Okay, maybe we just have the wrong land. Can happen. Can happen for sure. Untapped land, then the game is over. Do we find the untapped land? We will see. And no. We lost the game. That's an interesting one, right? Guys, that's a really interesting one. Sometimes, guys, you cannot win the game. And am I frustrated? I'm frustrated, yeah. Because we would have just won the game here. Right there. We maybe still win the game, but I don't think we manage. We have 12 life. It's 4 damage. They do 2 spells. Okay, that is fine. If it's only creature, we maybe have a chance. 3 damage, 6, 9, and that's almost it. So yeah, we are kind of lucky that we survived this here with 1 life. So what we're gonna try is now just remove all their cards there. I will do this maybe to find this one here. I'm scared that I misclick. Should have put the land there, by the way. We still need to find the... Just try to get rid of the land. We still need to find the counter though. So we're gonna get rid of the rest of the lands there and then just get for a counter just to be able to stop it. If he would be on the draw, he would have just lost the game. So we just go for the counter. It will come, it will come. It will come. It will come. But yeah, we were lucky. We were unlucky and lucky at the same time. Because it was like being on the draw actually. Because we were 1 turn too late. So lucky and unlucky at the same time. That's not a good hand. I feel like Tifa comes in. What is that? It's just ramp. Okay, it's quite unlikely to draw the way I do. Triple Omniscient. I'm gonna bounce the ramped card. Interesting. Are they trying the list with... that's interesting. I mean, triple Omniscient, really bad to draw. Dragonstorm is usually what we want to have. But I don't know what they play. They didn't find a land. It's a bit of a move, but... Ice Tile. So we're gonna just do the same again. Looking for land here. We don't have the correct lands yet, but Consult is quite okay. And we're gonna use Consult now, because we don't have any other option. And I don't have Hand Hate. Counter is decent, but honestly, do need this. Virtue. Oh, it's gonna be an interesting list there. Already digging it. Already cool. They ramped quite heavy. Stone Chaser's talent is a bit weird here, but that's really interesting. Kinda obvious what we have to drop here. You could say keeping Exit in case we find a Dragonstorm, but we didn't have one, so... Counter just if there's something really bad coming. I mean, that one is bad, so I have to kinda get rid of that one. They're looking for their counter now. It's any mana, so... If they play a counter, it's probably 3 steps ahead. That was kind of right. But I still couldn't go with Kona there. Because of the... What should I do? Drop 3 Omnisigns and then hope? Cannot. It's too risky. I have Kona counter now, but I'm not too sure yet. Kinda wanna do Consult my turn. They have 7 mana, and if they tap out for this, I don't mind too much. So I'm searching for another counter here, so yeah, we have the 3 steps ahead like we predicted. If they tap out there, that is fine. So we do want to have these 2 here. I do have a counter, I think it's good enough. And I feel like they're at a position where they have to go for everything. Cavern sure is nice, but bounces are there. I don't have a mace. So if they tap out, we win the game, right? That is pretty cool. Don't think they have 2 counters. I really think they only play 3 step ahead. That's cool too. Okay. Oh wow, they had another counter here. That's quite cool. They played that really well. I did not expect that one. So it was definitely the right decision to do this. High chance to find what we need, but everything's possible. Everything's possible, guys. Okay, yeah, I mean... Oh, my bad. By the way, my bad. Should have tapped here. I don't know what I did. Gonna lose the river right here, maybe. I don't know why I didn't tap here. I'm just... I'm a bit in a tilt mode, because this deck is still existing. So, yeah. It's gonna be tricky now. I mean, what do you want to do, right? Like, they have to play the big card and hope I whiff. But then again, I have a lot of mana. I don't know what they want to do. Okay, getting a counter here is definitely the right thing to do. So we're just gonna attack. Okay, they realize maybe counter is not it. They need to find something, so they're gonna draw 2. Oh, that's a cool card. They have... Is that a treasure? Draw a card. Okay, so they tap out. If I find a dragon, the game is over. If I find anything that draws, probably is over too. I didn't. Lucky over there. Whiffing is something that doesn't happen a lot, I can tell you that. That is something I don't see a lot happening. But it can happen. We still have 2 creatures on... Oh, sorry, we still have 2 creatures on the board that can pressure quite hard. So... They gain life here. It's pretty good. We just keep pressure. Yeah. I'm just not too sure. But... yeah, I don't think... I mean, they can counter this, of course. But then they lose to any draw spell I have. I don't know what to say, but... this is what it is, I guess. This is what it is. Funny. 30 cards. So we have, in these 30 cards, we have 3 dragons, 4 stock ups, 2 Dragonstorm, 2 Consult. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I didn't expect to whiff there with double Dragonstorm. Usually 4 deep is find 1. Since it is 3, 7, 9, 11 cards. Actually, bounce off 12 cards, right? So we had a potential 12 cards. Still have lethal on the board though. Winning this way is kind of funny. I really wonder what that combo piece is, like just like winning with lands somehow, but I mean you have Virtue of Strength and then you just try to go off. It's a good land there. Protects them now. What is it, a 5/5? 5 mana. So maybe they have to keep it up. It's good that it came untapped then. But I can just attack. I can... oh, the following thing is still on. I can just attack here. And they would have to tap the mana there to block. Then they would not have a counter. So that's one way. I don't know what I have. I have 2 Konas in the passage. 2 Konas and the passage. Okay. That's also a blocker. I don't think it's the right way to do it. I mean, they trade now? They go 1/1. Okay. This you don't counter. I hope they know. Well, still have the flyer. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Dangerous. So they can't drop that enchantment. But they still need a flyer. And they cannot bounce the River Regent, and that's game over. So, how much? It produces 3, so they actually got a lot of mana here. So they have 12. Well, they lost the game. They must have a counter here. They cannot counter the River Regent that comes in from Kona. It's gonna take a bit of a while here, but... okay, let's start bouncing these things here. Yeah, that's the problem. I had 2 Konas anyways, but They probably tried to counter my River Regent there. So what are they gonna do here? Maybe something I totally don't see coming. That would be kind of cool. Other than that, I have to... It's gonna be a bit of a long win con here. But we have to do it. I have to find the counter too. That's cool. But... it's not winning the game, per se, right? It just takes a while now. Okay, so they tapped out. So yeah, that's game. Let's see. Extinguisher and go. Okay. Yeah, that was a crazy game. But I was kind of dry, so that kind of happens. So yeah, wait. We don't have a single draw spell. We do have two pieces. We have counters and bounce, which usually is okay. This may be not it. Okay, here we can go with Evandor. It's probably Cavero combo. Yeah. Triple counter is also interesting. Funny, they're not even attacking. Okay. Smuggler's surprise. Actually, I mean, what do they want to get with Cavero? Bookworm? I have too many counters here. Okay. Path. Good card. Yeah. Can we find it? They don't have Bringer, right? Yeah, they don't have Bringer. Okay, interesting draw for sure. Need to find land then maybe? That's not what I want here. They have no counter, but they could have a removal spell. So we have to keep that in mind. Give them the draw here for no reason. Yeah, that was bad. I should probably... We have Bringer 6-5. It's probably enough damage here. I feel like they're searching, so... If they have Cavero, they have Cavero, but... If not, then they don't. We see one Bitter Triumph, two Bitter Triumph actually in the yard. That's quite interesting. Them shocking there gives me the feeling of, hey, I could have the answer. I have no other option. I mean, 2 triumphs are in the graveyard. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's pretty nice. We had to go for it. So, yeah. Sorry, my man. We comboed off first. We did combo off first here. Usually they will go out the moment they see my second dragon now. But we can play this to the end. We also have a counter here. I do want to have 2 counters though. I did use 2 already, so it's gonna be deep here. So this is usually where the people... I mean, I could tap it. Where they know I can loop the deck. Yeah. Okay. Well, they didn't have Triumph. The 2 Triumph there. So I think you have to go for it. And... yeah. Right decision, right moment. Okay. Amoeba. Combo piece on the hand. Withdraw. Really good. Forest. Okay, it's good too. They may be fast. So we try to accumulate everything here. Drawing 2 lands is suboptimal there. They could drop Hydra, of course. Balef. I'm not too scared about Balef here. We are trying to find this one. And probably a stock up here. So in this position here, I most likely use... I mean, this is a good card, yeah. So... option. Try go all in. Let's say they have another Balef. The Balef would be 5, 4, 9. I would be dead. If they have a Balef, I would be dead. So... it is what it is. We found the Extinguisher. That would have been our way out here. But we could have whiffed there. But... in one of the games you saw before it happened. But as I said, it's not that common usually. So let's continue with the best deck. We already ate 2. Pinot. We start, yeah, we have pieces here and we can Dragonstorm turn 2 and be on the play. Drawing lands here. I have to drop that one. Saboteur, they go fast here. They go fast. That's too many Konas. I mean, you could go for... Actually, I think we try... Because my hand right now is not really helpful. So we can just go Kona and try to kill something. Okay, so right now we probably just gonna go Mace next turn, because this is just spot damage. Okay, so we're gonna Battleship here. Next turn we do have the option to Kona into River Regent. Another one of those. Okay. Opponent, okay. Dangerous. 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 I feel like bouncing Saboteur and Battleship. So yeah, they can have a board wipe here. I mean a removal spell, but they cannot attack with wall, so we're still on 6. We have another Kona. If they don't do anything, then sure. Weird without Omniscience, but the deck functions there too. We still have a Mace. So the card that I'm probably most scared of is Annex, and if they play it, then I have to find a way there. Okay. Low-key weird to do. I will try to see if I can find Omniscience here. Yeah. Yep. They probably know it's over. Yeah, that's... I'm angry at I'm kind of angry at myself playing this deck, but I really have to make this point here. Ready? Sakal we Lebanon. I wonder what this means. Okay. It's like a hand that is not really good, but it's okay. It's kind of okay. No idea what this is. Absolutely no idea. Death Touch. 1/1 Death Touch. Okay. I think they play... What's the name? The toxic one? Is that still in standard? Then probably play that one. I kind of want a mace, to be honest. Just to have mace out because they run removal spell. Okay. It is that one. Okay. When a non-target creature is coming to the right, that play gets 2 poison counters. Interesting. Definitely an interesting card. We can take 2 poison counter here, but it's really funny. Okay. I'm kind of considering actually River Regent here, but I don't think it's good enough. I think we need to find something here. Like, we are not in a good position with this board here, but okay, it didn't draw well. It's okay. So right now we want to bounce the Silencer. Finn is annoying. That's quite annoying. Okay. It's a good draw. We have to deal with these Finn. That's a cool deck. It's been a while since I played against something like this. Going 7 cards deep is quite good. No Kona. Okay. Could bite me. Did bite me. Okay. I could die. But usually I will take 8 poison, right? If an opponent would lose life during your turn, so we go on 1. Scary. But yeah, I think this is it. But going on 1 is definitely scary. Kona. And with this hand, stock up. Crazy that is this close. Honestly crazy. Just gonna... Sometimes it scares me, really. Okay. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, it was quite a close game though. It was quite a close game, not gonna lie, I had 1 life. And yeah, just... What am I right now? 9-2. Like I said, I just have to play this game. If you play this deck, you will just climb. Okay, yeah, we have Dragonstorm. We have One Piece in hand as well. I'm not saying One Piece like One Piece, but you know what I mean. Omniscience. There we go. It's kind of weird because the counters in this matchup, if it's Caveira, is not that strong, but it can be good. So if they once tap out, they lose the game. Yeah, not yet. No. Well, there's a high chance. They maybe try to get rid of my... Yeah. Okay. GG. If we find a tapping land, it's basically over. Well, that's a good drop there. Didn't have a tapping land, which is a problem. I don't mind their cards in the graveyard yet. It's not a tapping land. So what do we discard here? Gonna have to keep the counter. I want to keep counter and exit. Oh, it's actually not that good. We have to keep counter just or bounce just in general here. But they can have the cavern as well, right? The thing is, if they do it, they cannot win in that turn. Shock. Okay, 2 Carreras in the grave. To be fair, I do like the bounce here. Was there a stop or that just clicked really fast? It's tricky. It's also tricky. So I'm not scared yet for the lose here. Because I cannot bring all the cards back. Demon. Okay. If we find untapped land, we have Mace as well. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So untapped land is basically what we need here. Or they just do that. That's fine by me. Okay. Then we won the game. I don't think there's a 1 mana removal. There's the one with the dragon. The exile, right? But that's about it. That is about it. Have 2 mace here. Don't need 1 more. Just gonna put everything on their hand until we find our win con. We definitely will draw another Omniscient here. I mean, we have all the Dragon Storms in the world. So far we didn't find it, but you know the deal. This is usually where people scoop. Because they know I can't do this forever. But I understand making me doing it. That's totally fine. Try to be fast here, but it's not that easy. Oh, let's just use the stock up here and try to find this. It's a bit faster. Okay. And then we just repeat this forever. Sure, I can misclick. Sure, I could misclick. But I will not. Oh, okay. I will not is what I said. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it's quite not fun. I understand. But I mean, it's combo against combo, right? It's combo against combo. And we're just not able to lose here. So, yeah. Well, like I predicted, this deck is too powerful. It basically wins most of the games. And if you keep playing this and you just want to climb, you win. It's not that complicated to play. You have an auto win against control. The aggro decks can be 50-50 and the rest you win. That's it. Every mid-range deck you defeat. Every control deck you defeat. Combo, who's the better player, and then aggro 50-50. Which I think is definitely making this deck quite good, especially in best of one. So people still figure out how they want to play aggro, right? So I think maybe like a fling deck could be something right now. But the fling deck is vulnerable to certain bounces. But we have a card where I want to see if there's a fling option right now for the people who like these type of deck. Let me know in the comment below if there is an archetype you want me to try out. But I just want to make a point with this video, so don't be angry at me playing Kona here. It's literally just to show you that if you want to climb, play this deck. That's it. Thanks for watching the video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you think is also the best deck. And yeah, see you all next time. Have a good day, good night, and bye.